Never existed. Never really existed. People, maybe, yeah.
Free Palestine! End the genocide! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
Brother, we gotta get back to Midas. Midas is a terrible anti-Semite.
Terrible. Doesn't like anything Jewish.
I need to go back to the books, yo.
But you know, if it wasn't Midas, if it wasn't for the Jews, where would you be? Where would you be, Midas?
Oh, in a nice, very comfortable place right now with no persecution, nobody being rejected by COVID vaccine.
No, where would your tradition, religion, and history have come from if it wasn't for the Jews?
No, Midas, you were very,
Midas, answer the question.
you were probably Midas naked. Wait, you were
Midas, the
probably
very first
over in
Testament.
Africa.
Do you remember that book?
Trying to find out bananas on the trees.
What did you do with the First Testament? I can't help it if you threw the First Testament in the book. I can't help that.
You guys are getting scared, man. Go ahead. If y'all want me to respond, y'all
If you threw the First Testament in the bin and decided to follow the second, third, and fourth, whatever else, that's your problem, not mine.
Who gave you the First Testament?
Who do you think?
Who did Moses get it from?
Who do you think?
God.
Well, there you go.
God.
There you go. And you threw it in the bin.
No. God's word came in the flesh and lived among us and told us what's.
I can't help it if you guys gave up what was given to you by God.
Yo, see, you have to.
And then you wrote. And then the funny thing is, you actually wrote about it. You actually wrote about it and said, "Oh well, hold on a second. All belongs to Beni Israel." And then all of a sudden, that was it. And you threw it in the bin.
Why did they stop the sacrifice of Isaac, Mike?
If the word
Why did God say?
God
Why
lived
did the
among
angel
us,
say?
who you supposed to listen to, man or God?
Why did the angel say, "Do not raise your hand on the child"?
What's going on, yo?
Ariel, we're trying to school Midas, but he's not willing to listen.
Guys are running
But
the
see,
books.
here's the thing. Here's
You
the thing.
run the books.
We're trying to school Midas.
Hold on. Here's the thing about. Hold on, gentlemen.
Let Ariel talk.
Here's the thing. Midas is very intelligent. But what I noticed is that Midas' problem is that he doesn't know how to switch it on and switch it off to let people.
Very intelligent, can't be switched on and off. You might be dumber than Midas.
That's the thing. To let it go to power the machine and his bullshit. He'd be a great showman if he knew how to do that, but he doesn't know how to do it. Wait, so basically what we're saying, he has the potential to be smart, but right now he's
Ariel, can you show him where
exactly. That's technically what you're saying.
You guys are just scared. This is the thing, Blackston. They've been up here for the longest time.
Midas, if I show you a switch and you see the word on and off.
You built the most beautiful book in the world.
I'm just letting them range.
You make it an instrument of hate. You make it an instrument of hate.
Yeah.
So what's that?
Well, why can't you guys do my books? Whenever I read my books, you guys come here.
Understood the whole book.
Midas, my dear sir.
Oh, boy.
Christian.
Okay, cool. So if you're Christian, then that means that your religion is based upon a character or a figure that is from my people and my culture and my part of the world. I'm gonna paint a picture for you real quick.
Hell yeah.
Shaka Zulu. Hold on a second. Hold on. Paint a picture for you real quick. Shaka Zulu, the king of the Amazulus, the major reformer of Africa, is just like your Christ character.
Ungawa! Ungawa! Ungawa!
He came on the scene, reformed, and when he left, things were changed for better or for worse. The change happened. Now,
Life is opinion. Universe is change. Marcus Aurelius.
There's a whole bunch of please stop. There's a whole bunch of writings and opinions about Shaka Zulu.
Let me paint you a picture of Shaka Zulu's anus and what it looked like when I came inside his tuchus and went deep inside Uranus.
Negative and positive. So my question to you, Midas, is
stop centering Midas. This motherfucker now will go all day long. He don't shut the fuck up. He thinks he's wise, but he a fucking fool. A real fool.
Hold on, let me finish my fucking question.
know you was asking a question and not educating us on nothing. Stop with your fucking questions.
No, Jesus was a Jew. Okay, and that's who you're talking about. You're talking about the man Jesus. Our people. Our people. Well, I'm telling you, if it was good enough for him, it's bloody good enough for me.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Go ahead, brother, because they're not ready for this.
So what I'm saying is this. I'm saying this. If you take the life of Shaka Zulu and you got positive and negative reports from the British and positive and negative reports from the Amazulu and other people who are native to that area.
Is that a clown house room? Amazulu? I never heard of that. Think about that.
I believe the fact that everybody who's attacking him is evil, right? And everybody who's for him is good.
Okay, so let me ask you the question.
Motherfucking George Bush's policy 101. The evil empire.
Let Ariel, see you in this of grace, please.
Let me ask you this question a second and a final time.
Stop with your motherfucking questions and just tell us your fucking point.
Dr. Sam, the historical figure, is being overlooked by people, right? His entire life. You got reports, positive and negative.
What are you talking about? He was king of the Zulus. He wasn't overlooked by anybody. He was a king in his own right. Okay. You want to talk about Shaka Zulu?
Being overlooked as far as from a historical standpoint. People are looking over his life.
What are you talking about? He's a king of the Zulus.
If you would listen...
Not only did they write books on him, they made movies on the guy. He wasn't overlooked.
You're not listening.
I'm listening loads.
Maybe you shouldn't do a long-winded question. Maybe you should just tell us your fucking point real quick.
Because I overlooked the flippin' Kunta Kinte. That's how overlooked he was.
Maybe it's because I'm speaking American English.
Using the term where?
If we look over his life from top to bottom, Midas, whose reports are...
What about bottom to top? Don't forget the power bottom.
What about the Pope?
So that was a good point. And to answer your point, right? If Hindus, Buddhists, Islam, and the Talmud all...
That's not answering my question. I want you to answer my question.
The character within the Talmud. That's not answering my question. Know that Jesus Christ is real. Not what he's real.
Chill out. Let's see where this is going. I'm curious.
That's not answering my question. Because I'm asking... Let me answer the question.
Just, answer your own question and tell us your point. Now you get it.
I would look at what the Amazulu and the surrounding indigenous people of that portion of Africa would say about him. I wouldn't even consider the British because the British are colonizers. They have their own agenda and they're trying to bring in something that is completely new.
Everybody's colonizer. Everybody's a colonizer. That's right.
In Uranus and Uranus, everyone colonizes the colonizer. It's the colon.
Everyone's a colonizer. What are you talking about?
So what is it?
Why did Israel start accepting PHIs to come and move to Israel?
It's because the Ashkenazi Democrats are so liberal and so conceding, and they don't care about national security. They let all the BHI infiltrate and go live next to the nuclear power plant in Dimona so they get radiated. Their children are mutating.
Pamela, he's using the term overlooked as reviewed. He's using the term odd.
I know how he's using the term. I'm winding him up.
Oh, nice. I'm trying to have a conversation.
Do you always demand legitimate conversations on Clown House, or just in the real world?
I'll just watch the show.
God damn it.
Oh my God, he's blaspheming! He's using the Lord's name in vain!
God bless you, okay, but you can't.
Yeah, I want to know, if you're going to use the Lord's name in vain, why do you expect to have a serious conversation on a Clown House app?
Welcome, everybody, to Clown House.
Also, there's a lot of
I
money.
mean, is Jesus the only one who was targeting the side of Talmud, whereby it said he was boiling and
Do you know Krusty the Clown? Midas, do you know Krusty the Clown? His surname is Manischewitz. Krusty Manischewitz the Clown.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Like, continue going down there and
Yeah.
check for the boiling
I don't have to
You're not
get
gonna
to
stop
it,
the
they're
boiling
being exposed. I'm trying to bring these men to Christ before their souls are
Do
lost.
you know one thing Jews are good at, Midas?
Something's going to come. And I
Midas.
guarantee you ain't shit about to happen. So
Midas, do you know one thing Jews are good at, Midas? That's having a sense of humor. Having a sense of humor.
Yeah, the fact that according to their Talmud that their God
You're
praised.
sad.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
exposing that part.
Read it. You can't even read it. You're sad.
You know what the greatest Jewish dilemma is, gentlemen? It's a free ham sandwich.
It's all good entertainment.
Y'all been doing the same shit since the Middle Ages. You motherfuckers are old. What else you
Wait, I
got?
want to hear the last question. Midas, what was the
false
last
god
question?
boiling in feces. Live with
Why
it.
does Hashem Why
Why
does
does
Hashem
Hashem what?
I didn't know feces could boil. I don't think feces can get to boiling point.
You know, they say that the Buddha is a dried turd.
Wait, what was this last one from Midas? I'm missing entertainment. Why does Hashem pray?
Why does Hashem pray? According to
You mad.
Talmud Bavli Barakat 7:8 and Hudushai Chionim Barakat 7:8.
Midas. Look, we have a new clown. Do you want to do Zachary and let's keep the new clown? Or you want us to remove the new clown?
The new clown is
I say get rid of the
Johnny.
Johnny the
No,
Tall.
I want to hear this from Midas. He thinks that Hashem prays.
Okay.
Yeah, that means that's transcendental knowledge 101.
You gotta
No, Midas, you're confusing Matthew.
all the
You're
good
confusing Matthew when Jesus prays to himself to save his
No,
cup from his hour.
No,
So
Mayor.
looking at Talmud
It's in the Gemara.
Barakat. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I mean, you do know who the next Moshiach is. Peace be upon you. Still don't know how worldwide Sharia is going to save us.
Well, you need to reconcile the fact that it's written in your Torah, right? It's not written in my Torah.
The text says he didn't do.
No, it says in Numbers chapter 12, verse 7 through 9, it says, with my servant Moses, I do not speak in parables. I
Well
speak
done.
face to face."
Congratulations. How the hell is worldwide Sharia going to save us all? I want to know.
Face to face.
I want to know. You can have this discussion offline, guys. Seriously. This is too hectic at this time of the day.
Oh, really?
So they clearly had an
Yeah.
anthropomorphic concept of God, and then
Yeah.
I
Just
can
talk
deny
about Sharia.
whatever they say of
That's
the
gonna save
non
us all.
anthropomorphic entity, I can disregard.
Right. I agree with you. You're better off leaving us.
But look at Genesis 15:5, where it says that all communication is hypnosis.
Absolutely.
I feel like I've heard that before somewhere.
Just to add on to your point, Mr. Zen, what do you think about Sharia law?
Yeah, we were talking about
Sharia is the refinement of geopolitical strategy to rape, kill, and expand the empire as quickly as humanly possible.
I want to understand how Sharia law is going to save us all.
Thank you, Coach.
What is Sharia going to do to us?
It's an effective way of governance. It's economic stability. It's about the jobs and the economy, stupid.
What?
It must implement true
I
justice.
Coach Zen. Want to thank Coach Zen.
So we
It's about the economy, stupid.
Yo, Johnny's a fucking retard.
Chill out on the hyena yelling vibes. Can you talk like a normal human fucking being?
I'm sorry. Good Shabbos to you too. I'm just imitating you. I sound like you, don't I?
Go with the
you
deeper
You
voice.
don't sound like anybody in this room.
You sound like a fucking hyena is what you fucking sound like.
Stop projecting and go have your Shabbos dinner, hyena.
There's a distinction.
It's okay. Have you ever conversed with a hyena that you know the sound?
What?
Have you ever conversed with a hyena that you can recognize it?
That's just my words. You know me and my words. Skippy.
Yeah, your words give you life or your words give you death. Proverbs 9:11 says all communication is
You guys know.
hypnosis.
You know that
Guys, that's audio teachers.
Yeah, can we
know
teach
who
them
that is. We know who Midas is.
Fucking idiot.
How do we teach him like how to act, like how to behave as a human being?
You can. I have them blocked.
No, you have to train yourself.
We lock him in a room with you.
Like between him
Yeah,
Yeah, don't you guys get it? I'm here to give you emotional intelligence training by annoying you to prove that you are not in control of your emotions. You're not in control of your thoughts. You are weak and pathetic, and I am here to troll you.
Thank you for your help.
Someone hang me the scissors. I want to cut my ears off forever.
I won't give you scissors, but you're
He's
talking
yelling
about
he's yelling like a high level.
Give me a pair of scissors and I'll cut my tongue out.
Listen to
Zen is coach. Zen is a life coach.
Yo, I'm convinced Edmund has multiple personalities.
Okay.
Convinced.
Don't we all?
And this is
He's
just
the kind of guy who could make a psychiatrist suicide.
Whoa.
I met with 15 psychiatrists once.
You're the one to make that bond.
It's true. I met with 15 psychiatrists once. I was 5150 in Beverly Hills at Alan Dershowitz's house. And when I met with the psychiatrists, I said to them, Reboino Shaloli, none of you are smiling. And they couldn't.
That was a great story.
It's true. I went to an AJC fundraiser with Alan Dershowitz, and the next day they put me in a psych ward and 15 Jewish psychiatrists. I said, none of you are smiling, Reboino Shaloli.
Good choice.
That was a great story.
Why do we let him on here? He should be banned from Clubhouse.
Why? You should
That's right.
Jewish charity.
Oh, you think Clown House is like some breakaway government or something that I can't just create a new burner phone and open a new account in 10 fucking seconds, Johnny?
Yes.
Michael.
So,
Okay, now I need to change my name.
Stuff what?
I don't have it. So I'm
You said? You looked it up. Alright, whatever.
No, okay, fine. I'll find it for you because you
You
don't
don't
have
have to. I'll move on. I'll find it.
Listen, let's get back to worldwide Sharia and why it's the best economic model for job growth and inflation stability.
Sick his kingdom
Devin,
first, and everything will be added.
Well, I guess
Zion
like having no
Ahmed.
economy would be pretty stable, you know.
Migzed, how does a Sharia court differ from that of English common law?
I wonder how Islamic dawah has to deal with tax brackets. Like, tax brackets has to be way more sophisticated than dawah. You can't say dawah is from God if it's fucking...
I mean, having no
retarded.
economy would be pretty stable, though. Like, it would stably be no economy.
Mayor, did you find it? Zion Olive?
I found
They literally won't
find that Gemara yet. I'm looking. It's a lot of
Reboino Shalom, let's stay on topic here. Let's educate the masses. Migzed, tell us the difference between Sharia law and English common law. Reboino Shalom.
Sharia law should be instituted more often.
You heard it from the Jew's mouth. Sharia law should be instituted more often.
We have to start encouraging the Muslims to kill themselves for us.
Rabbi Shalom, the Muslims should start committing seppuku.
No. Sharia should be through their justice system.
What about the Kaaba and Kabbalah? Why is the word Kaaba and Kabbalah so similar, and why is the word Allah in the name Kabbalah?
It's
That's really good questions. It's all from.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, really.
Rabbi Shalom.
Tomato.
right.
Does
Yes.
that mean tomato has to do with tamut?
Tomato, tomato, potato, potato.
Correct.
That's how it works. That's why you find in African languages English, because the word tomato is Talmud.
Oh my God. Talmud means tomato? Rabbi, another pre-Shabbos miracle. Revelations are being made here in the Worldwide Sharia Court today here on Clown House. We can't thank you enough for coming. We will call you, don't call us. The earth is flat, and we thank you all very little.
Dude, Fran Drescher is less annoying.
Listen, Gilbert Godfrey was the king troll of making this annoying noise. I met Gallagher and Gilbert Gottfried at a party, and they passed on to me their annoying noise, and now my whole comedy routine as Bozo the Clown.
Godfrey less annoying than this.
That's my point. He said, make it even more annoying. I said, sure, Gilbert, tell me what to do. He said, just talk like me, and then everyone will think you're a funny clown. Just scream a little.
Have you ever considered he might be trolling you?
Gilbert is dead. I am the reincarnation of Gilbert. I bring Gilbert's message of the aristocrats to the world. Have you heard the story of the aristocrats?
Yes, you do, Coach.
So a nice Jewish family from a good Chabad house goes to Hollywood to try to make it in the entertainment business. So they go to Ari Emanuel's office, and he says, tell me about yourselves and what do you do? So the father takes his son and takes his thumb and sticks it up his... You see what I'm saying? And then at the very end, it's like a 20-minute dirty joke, and then at the very end, the producer says, what do you call yourselves? And he says, we call ourselves the aristocrats!
That's why you can't do it. The skill is in saying that out loud in the worst way possible in front of as many people as you can. That is the joke.
No, I know. I'm not trying to do the joke. I'm just trying to tell you how the joke works.
We know the joke.
I don't think a lot of people know the Aristocrats joke or have never seen the movie or know that it's a joke for comedians. It's just a vile, filthy, vulgar joke that never ends.
Well, it's also difficult to keep going and not say something untoward, right? You can't just riff on that and be safe.
Well, have you ever heard Norm Macdonald do his candle and moth joke?
I don't think so.
It's on Conan O'Brien. It's like a 10-minute joke. It's a joke about how a moth flies into a candle. It's basically all communication is hypnosis. If people give you the grace of allowing you to do it, yeah, you see?
I hear you.
Hold on, are you saying that all communication is hypnosis? This is like brand new information for me.
It comes out of a book from the 1980s on yoga and psychedelic research and neurolinguistic programming. And I found this amazing book. It was like $120, and it was like printed in somebody's fucking house on some old typewriter. But it says in there, all communication is hypnosis is the maxim of neurolinguistic programming.
Yeah, Coach is hypnotizing you and you don't even know it.
Would you hypnotizing now?
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Y'all got no band.
Hello?
I love the way you do that, Daniel. There's something so funny about it. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? So let's look at the word Sharia. The first three letters are Shah. Shah, as in like the Shah of Iran. Look at Sharia and Iran. They're so closely connected. We need to bring back the Shah, which is what we're really trying to say.
Yeah, I just think like if you're of the Muslim faith, it doesn't really make sense to not live under Sharia.
What are some of the positive attributes of Sharia from a Westerner's perspective?
Aligns with your chakras.
Legal, jurisprudential, they cover cases.
Isn't polygamy the one outstanding attribute of Sharia?
No, that's not the only outstanding attribute. You still see like guys with hands chopped off.
In Judaism, you're not allowed to have polygamy. This was an actual fact that
Hey, plain old granddaddy Jacob.
yeah, what he did was wrong, right? Because Deuteronomy 5:3 says that the whole book of Genesis is just it's just like a parable in order to learn a lesson. So then Moses comes and like instantiates the law. And then in the Samaritan Torah, Leviticus 18.
Abraham's name was changed. Hagar was still living with him.
Why is Moses's Rabbeinu Shalom, why is Moses's name Moses? Moses. It's like Mohammed says or something. What's the deal with Moses's name? Does it mean water in Hebrew? What is it? What's the mystery of water?
That's the word sad.
Moshe Rabbeinu.
Because he's the original Mo. He's the original Mo, brother.
Why in the Zohar does Moses call the commanders and generals? I mean, why is it like, Moses is the 5-star general?
Because he was like the Mo, the Moshiach, he was like the Mo.
Oh, I see. He was so close to being Mashiach. Oh, he was Mashiach. He was Mo.
He was Mo. He was the one. And then this other guy comes Muhammad. He tries to take over and thinks he's the one. But he really messed up. He had a few wacky dreams. He was on a little bit of something too high. Wasn't that at the time of opium? Didn't they find opium in Muhammad's time? I'm sure they did. They did. Come on, Maya, say it. Tell us. You know.
No, he definitely messed up, but the Sharia party got spot on.
So
what did he get spot on about Sharia?
We have to instantiate whatever that is.
Hold on, no, Maya was talking. Maya, tell me about the Sharia.
The Sharia part is perfect. It's a perfect system. It's here in the West with corrupt liberal values. The Sharia is being taken down. But I think we should get rid of American democracy and institute Sharia.
Yes, I agree.
If we tried to institute Sharia in America today, we wouldn't even have people to check it up on. First of all, we're going to need to change our language.
Tell me the pros and cons about Sharia, Maya.
It's great if you speak Arabic.
Here's the clean and disciplined. Oh, sorry, something else.
Say that again. Slicing off the hands of thieves, yeah? Slicing off the hands
of children that are 4-year-old that steal candy from a shop.
Yeah, we'll take a couple of hands away, but then we won't have any more thievery.
No, they will
those are the slightly barbaric things. Those are the barbaric things. I want to know about the good things. Let's talk about the good things.
The good things is that there would be no thievery. The disobedient women, they would all have chaperones.
Okay.
It would be close.
What about the number of wives? Do you want that too?
Well, it depends on if we're going to wage war. Because without war, there's just not enough women to go around, and then you're going to have a bunch of frustrated men who don't have women. But if you have a war and you kill out all those men, then each man having a couple of wives is a good thing. So are we going to become a war nation or not? That's really the thing.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to do Sharia, we want to do it right.
How many wives are we now?
Four. Yeah, Sharia allows 4, but if we're going to make it a functioning society and each man has 4 wives, then you got to kill about 3/4 of our men.
But if we're okay with Sharia, what about the woman?
Send in Alex Soros!
Screw that.
And this is the perfect system you're talking about?
That's the perfect system, which we should be respecting. That's what I learned on my college.
Yeah, no more bikinis at the beaches. We really got to stop.
What would Jonathan Greenblatt say to this proposal?
Joey Biden failed to
for this. What a loser.
Old Joey Biden.
Listen, Mayor, if you think it's perfect, I'm gonna go with you, man. Shoot. Yeah.
I think we should start proposing it, and the rights of Hamas to impose Sharia.
Do you think if Biden mentions it in one of his speeches, he's gonna win the next election?
Yes, he's gonna ban TikTok.
We're
gonna harass China. China can't force herself to fucking put TikTok in yeah, she can't do that.
Well, China's an example. They have too many men. The only solution is war. It's a problem.
That's true.
No, we just banned TikTok. You guys are toasting children's brains with your fucking TikToks, living on that TikTok all day, 24/7. It's legitimate, right? Fuck your TikTok, right?
Yeah. So what about Stormy Daniels? What's she gonna think about all of this?
Did you see her facial piercing? Ooh, so slutty.
Why not?
I think Donald Trump did all right there, actually. Stormy Daniels.
He denies the affair.
I mean, peace be upon him. I think, he's the future. He really is, peace be upon him.
She signed a statement saying that the affair never happened. She's a liar. The Democrats are insane clowns.
Right, Donald, right? If she comes to his room without a male chaperone, he has the right to rape her.
What?
Was Donald Trump practicing Sharia when he raped Stormy?
You know what? Let's open
I believe so.
University for Islam and Islam only under Sharia law in that university.
Should we send a memo to Hamas to remind them that Trump is about to be found guilty of committing Sharia?
Sharia University, Sharia Lumbia. We need a strict Sharia law university campus.
Why don't we just open the first Sharia university?
Yeah, we should make a Sharia university. Sharia
Should we
university.
open it right next to Elon Musk's university?
Why don't we create a program called Jews for Hajj, where we send 10 Jews, 10 not 11, 10 not 9 Jews every year to Mecca to fulfill the Hajj as a form of unity and peace on earth. Any Jews want to volunteer in the new Sharia university to be a part of our first school field trip?
Yeah, jizz. What is the word jizz and jizya?
That's a good one.
I mean, I don't know what you're going
What's the word Zadik mean? Why is the word dick in the word Zadik?
Why Zion is like the Zion? You know what is Le Zion, Beaver?
Yes.
In Hebrew? No, you know, but I don't.
Why is the word cock? Why is the word cock in Kokma?
We're not a serious talk right now. Talking to Zen, not to
Zion is also weapons.
Zio.
So Zion obviously means a warmongering people.
Ooh.
For you guys? Yes. No, not you. I'm talking about people in the States.
Ribono Shaloiloim.
And we will lose hang on. If it's 7 for us, then it's noon for you.
Ribono Shaloiloim. What was the secret name of the tribe of Israel when they were in captivity? Weren't they called the army of God?
Yes.
That's what it says in the Zohar, Ribono Shaloiloim, in Kabbalah.
Shalom, Daniel. Shalom. We're winning this Eurovision, aren't we? We look like we're on top table here.
You mean the Sharia vision?
In the prediction after the semifinals, we are number 2 now, which is
When the news
quite
says
amazing.
After Ukraine?
No, I think number 1 is Croatia. No, Croatia. I think?
No, it's Ukraine. If Israel wins, right? If Israel wins, Britain will host next year's Eurovision on behalf of Israel. Why not?
What is the difference between a pin and a pole?
Yeah, I think Britain will claim Israel as being its own. Won't it?
It's colony, sure.
Like as a colony of Britain, you mean?
It's as from the mandate days. You know,
Yeah,
the mandate.
They can come
Yeah.
Have any of you ever been to 23 Rothschild Boulevard and seen the Haganah Museum?
If you think about it, Hamas should really be waging war against Britain.
You know, that building was built by a British woman. I don't know if you know that, but it was a white British woman from England that built the Haganah HQ with her husband. They used to live there. It was beautiful.
Eli, are you there? You sleeping?
Yes.
When the news says that the Machablim were Chamushim, that means armed or they're shooting?
Armed.
Armed, I thought so, okay.
I want 23 Rothschild Boulevard to be remitted back to the English family that built that house prior to the IDF Haganah eminent domain actions. I want reparations for the British who built a lot of houses in Tel Aviv prior to the Jews stealing all the real estate. I'm a British person and a Mishling. My family comes from England. They built houses in Tel Aviv, and now the matrilineal Jews have taken my family's real estate. We are asking for small reparations within reason.
But before all of that, did the Muslims by any chance colonize anywhere? Did they?
I don't know anymore, but we are definitely living in some form of democratic Sharia.
Listen, I think we should look at this. I think we really need to look at this.
Democratic Sharia. It's like Democrat socialist.
No, the Democrats are telling us that Islamophobia is racist and xenophobic.
Can we work for 6 months?
I suppose.
Look.
I don't dictatorship.
One wife for each day of the week. One wife for each day of the week, and then
I don't
one day to
believe
rest.
theocracy.
2%.
I don't believe in democracy. I believe only in shariocracy. We need shariocracy.
Listen, it's a mitzvah on the Shabbos. You can have 2 on that night. So okay, we'll make it 7 wives. Fine.
Hey. I want 1 for each day of the week and 2 for Shabbat.
Okay, all right, you got it. Democratic Sharia, I'm all for it.
But you can choose how you behave.
You can also say shariocracy democracy.
You can choose if you want to be stoned or thrown off a roof.
But hold on, I don't like this thing about interest, because like I'm going to be lending lots of people lots of money, and then I'm expecting interest back. Now with Sharia, you can't pay interest.
What about the concept of Sephiria, using the Sephiroth?
I'm not awful, I'm Jewish, I like my interest, you know?
Yeah, so we get some Jews for the banking system.
The Jews like interest.
Spending all their money and controlling everything.
Yeah, I like my interest.
The only glue that keeps
whatever interest
together is the hatred of Israel and Jews. You have to keep the Jews and Israel as something that unites them. If they don't have this, then they will start killing each other.
Oh well, hey, yeah, but wait, Bumalo, you know how Muslim banks actually works with their model. They say, oh, you're very evilly taking interest. So you know what they do? They just say high commissions. And like if you look at the end of the year, you'll see the amount of commissions they took would be completely equal to if they just took it over time with interest. So they just say, oh, it's commission. That's it.
Yeah, there's a loophole to everything. We know that. I mean, look at the. We've got it too. You know, us Jews. We've got our thin little wire that keeps us active during Shabbos. You know, we've got that too. There's a loophole to everything. You can find a loophole wherever you want to.
Yeah, well, you know, there is a difference between a loophole and between apologetically lying. Like, oh, you're evilly taking interest, but then you just taking the same thing, just call it commission and take it like right away. Oh, it's not interest, it's just commission. You say it the same line.
Rabbeinu Shalom, I just want to say good Shabbos to everyone. May the Shechina come in your Chokmah and come out your Bina this wonderful Shabbos.
This
Just remember, the Mishkan is in the Mashkan. The Mashkan is not in the Mishkan.
You know, I'm truly convicted that I'm the only one who can understand you here, John.
I'm a Makugala. Makugel.
You know, John, what is Etzitz Benifga?
No.
Okay, you don't know what's Etzitz Benifga?
No.
You know Abba Nishnesul from this?
No, I don't speak Hebrew.
You regurgitate Hebrew words all day long.
I know Kabbalah and like the glossary and words like that.
That's a Kabbalic term, like Abba Nishnesul Apabis. That's a Kabbalic term.
Yeah, but you have an accent, and let alone I don't even know. You know, even if I. Anyways,
You wouldn't be to say it like in the. You wouldn't say it like in American.
Yeah, say it like you're going to the mall. Oh yeah, okay, I knew exactly what you said there. Rabbeinu Shalom.
Edmund, do you know what Pardes is?
No.
Okay, what he's saying is 4 have entered the Pardes. It literally means an orchard. But it means like the secrets of Kabbalah, like the inner work.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, The John is as
You know, the thing is about Kabbalah is it's not just Jews that are into Kabbalah. The British, there's so many occultists in all around the place, in Europe and in America, that they're all into Kabbalah. And the British government, for God's sakes, used to use Kabbalah to make geopolitical decisions with Dr. John Dee. And they're even more far out than, you know, Jews, because like they're using it in major world political events and military operations as basically a guide stone.
How
Or
did that work out for them?
I think it worked out pretty good under Dr. John Dee. They won versus the Spanish. Like supposedly there was some miracle or something that Dr. John Dee did using
Wasn't there like a natural disaster that sunk the Spanish fleet?
that.
Like a hurricane or something?
I think there's like 2 of those or something like that where Britain was saved twice or even 3 times. Like I think in
Because
World War
after
II.
that, they ruled the seas.
You know what's interesting about Britain is if you look at the wind patterns, all the wind in the entire world goes straight to Britain. So it has all these sea lanes. It's like the perfect country for bringing the world together prior to electronic
It also
communication.
stops it from freezing. Because they're pretty north, but they get this warm Gulf Stream coming to them all the time.
Yeah. It's just a geographically very unique country for its own, you know, benefit. I mean, it's like its own mini Europe without being part of Europe.
They call the mainland Europe, which is funny to remember.
Yeah, this is the basically England is like the perfect place to begin the war by Sharia, right?
What do you think about that stone that the King of England, isn't that like a Judaic stone essentially? Isn't that the coronation stone that the King of England sits on? Isn't that like King David's stone, or it goes back to ancient Jewish times or ancient Middle East
I'm
times?
familiar.
Look it up. It's a big thing because they don't coronate the king or the queen unless they're sitting on this Jewish stone.
They do claim to have like Davidic ancestry, to descend from the Davidic line. Their claim to royalty comes from King David. Could be they dropped it now because it doesn't really have any scientific value.
Well, wouldn't that mean then that the descendants of King David went to Germany, lived in Germany, and, you know, then bred with other European royalty to create the whatever the name of that
It's
German?
not impossible. It's not likely, but it's not impossible. King Solomon did send out some chalutzim, like pioneers, to multiple places, and some of them have mixed with the local populations. So the fact that this dynasty is from King David is unlikely, but it's not impossible.
I don't know. Are there any more royal German families? Like, do people in Germany still say this is, you know?
Was Catherine from a royal family? She was, right? Zarina Catherine?
Do you think Benjamin Netanyahu has ever claimed that he's related to the Davidic kingdom?
No, but Benjamin Bismarck did. But he claimed to be a Kohen. He totally made it up.
Disraeli did?
Yeah, Disraeli said, like, when your ancestors were still, like, swinging through trees, migrant, or servants in God's house, the temple, he made it up. But he wouldn't say that.
But it worked.
I don't know if it worked. He was elected, but whatever. It was a campaign speech. Why not?
Look, the only reason why maybe Netanyahu succeeds is that his opponents are morons.
What'd you say? Who was the morons? The voters?
Like the people who, like his opponents, like the people who try to be elected against him. He doesn't have a competition.
I see.
Like he's not so good. He's not so good, but just he's got like the competition that standing next to him, so he doesn't have to be a competition.
You know, if I showed you a picture of my Uncle Mark Rich, he looks exactly like Benjamin Netanyahu, which is insane, but it's genetic, you know? I mean, anyways, it doesn't make a difference, but Rabboni Shalom, it looks like they're going into Rafah with or without U.S. support. I mean, which is great news. Like, it's going to be nasty, but damn, I mean, got to do it. gotta fucking destroy Hamas completely and wrap this motherfucker up.
Yeah, they are doing it right now while we speak. Right now, some nasty Palestinians are getting killed. It's good news for the world. Unless you want a global Sharia, of course, and you're crying like a baby. Yeah. You know what's funny? Like you enter to the Arab rooms, and like you look at what kind of criticism like other Muslims give to like the Palestinians. You don't go to them and say to them, "Oh, why do you kill innocent men?" Well, no. They criticize them for like, "Oh, yeah, you're not righteous enough. This is why Allah punishes you." And and like the Palestinians criticizing the other Muslims, like, "Oh, you're not real Muslims because if you were real Muslims, you come and help in jihad." This is why it was speaking on.
So some other interesting things about language or words is the word Mo, obviously, because look at Mordecai, Moses, this word Mo, and then in Mordecai's case, you have Haman, which is like Hamas. So the world just keeps repeating itself with slight variations on the same situation. And then other words like L or even G or jihad, which is like Jai, is also like a holy word like L. So, it's amazing how these words twist and turn, but the base roots always remain the same.
And the Palestinians are like the Philistines, which means invaders. Yeah, Palestinians, Philistine, invaders.
Look at names like Yael or Jacob or Jacob, Ja in the beginning of Jacob, Yael, El at the end of Yah, and even Yah is like Ja. So Yael is like a holy name. I don't know what is the exact translation of Yael? I know a couple Yaels, but
Yael is an animal.
no.
It's what? It is. It's the
not a gazelle, a Yael.
Just a second. Yael in Hebrew. Yeah, there are women that are called like that, but in Hebrew, the word Yael means, right? It's an animal, right? It's a female goat.
So I mean, even gazelle, like a gazelle, is almost like Gaza, and then it has L in there. That's pretty amazing too.
Guys, what's your problem? I mean, you guys are having like propaganda.
No, Summer, look, we talked to ourselves and say, we're not inclusive enough, so we're not inclusive enough towards like the Palestinians. So we thought, let's listen to them and let's try to push their narrative first.
I heard you in the other room, and then when you come to talk about
but here we are actually advocating for worldwide Sharia.
And
you see,
the Jews didn't have any fucked up history with the Christians as well,
Yeah, but
Summer, everybody's had a fucked up history with everybody else. What's your point, Summer?
Yeah, this is.
Wait, do you support worldwide Sharia, Summer?
Against Arabs and Muslims, like the last time.
Do you support worldwide Sharia like us, Summer?
You support what? You piece of.
Worldwide Sharia implementation all around the world. Do you support it like us?
No, obviously.
Why not? But why not?
I'm gonna tell you why not, because it's not going to, like, some people are not gonna accept that. You know what? That's all. That's the thing.
Rabboinoi Shalom, from your lips to Hashem's ears in Shemayim.
Wait a second. She went away.
I looked at her profile. She was in a room with me. It was kind of funny. I showed up in her profile. She was in some room I created. Ribono Shalolim, we all have hard outs. We all have work and jobs. What about the word Job? I get the feeling that at the end of the day, a lot of people who are depressed are just looking for Job, or what you call a job. So what does the book of Job really mean? Especially at the end when Hashem chastises all of Job's friends and says, you cocksuckers, you motherfuckers. It's like people on Clown House giving their great opinions. God is like, you fucking fuck, shut the fuck up. And then he gives Job his job back, and he gets everything back tenfold, 10 not 11, 10 not 9. Ribono Shalolim, I just think it's an interesting story to bring up, because on Shabbos, it's our job to Ribono Shalolim. And you see, if you can't Ribono Shalolim, and you want to Ribono Shalolim, it's a little bit like that movie History of the World Part 2 when Mel Brooks goes to pick up his Social Security disability check from the Roman Imperium. And that chick from Golden Girls asks him, what do you do? And he says, I'm a stand-up court philosopher. And she says, you're a bullshit artist. And she says, did you bullshit last week? And he says, no. He says, did you bullshit this week? He says, no. And she says, did you bullshit next week? And he goes, no. And then his talent agent comes up to him and he says, Comicus, I got you a big stand-up comedy event. He goes, amazing. You know what I'm saying, Ribono Shalolim?
Bro, are you a comic?
Hello?
What's up, bro? What the fuck, bro? Are you a comic? Are you a stand-up comedian?
Hello?
How are you doing? Is everything okay? Hey. Hello? How are you doing, Blue Man? You are Blue Man. Get out of here.
Hello?
Are you deaf or something? Are you deaf? Are you stupid?
Hello?
Why you say hello so many times, you mother sucker?
Hello?
Hello? That's what your mother say when I put my dick into the keyhole and I fuck him. You're being a stupid man. Get out of here. Why do you do this? Why do you do this?
Hello?
I'm sorry, my friend, I was just kidding with you. I'm really an Indian who comes to Clubhouse to talk with everybody. Hold on. Then, please, your voice irritating me. Please. Yeah, he's annoying. You are annoying.
Hello? Assalamu alaikum, brothers. You are in the masjid. We are here in Mecca. This is the worldwide Sharia court. We are having an international Quranic convention where we will discuss Sharia law. Ribono Shalolim.
And I just want to greet you. Hello. Thank you.
So
I love my woman. What? Like, oh, I fuck
please
my woman.
invite some Muslims so we can discuss the...
Ribono Shalolim, everybody hit that icon with the smiley face and the button there and add people to the room. We know there's a lot of disgruntled Muslims on this app looking to do terrorist recruiting as well as promoting terrorism. So let's bring out all the Shariaists and expose them for being xenophobic bigots, hypocrites, racists, and terrorists. Ribono Shalolim. Ribono Shalolim, the first tenet of Sharia law is to know how to avoid a trap. The first part of avoiding a trap is knowing about the trap's existence. So let's just admit what we're doing is we're trying to catch ourselves a terrorist. So let us set the trap by playing the Islamic call to prayer. Ribono Shalolim, this is how you catch a Muslim by his toe. Here we go.
All senior citizens can apply for the 2024 food allowance card. Hundreds of people have already...
Hello? It's like putting a little bit of a fish on a hook, you see, and putting it into a pond, and out comes Muhammad, and Rabboni Shalolim, we get to the truth of the earth, that it's flat, and that we're living underneath a dome. They faked the moon landings. They faked the 9/11 buildings. They run the Federal Reserve. Run for your lives! Welcome back. Welcome back to the first Islamic Sharia Court of Clown House, where we will be holding an Islamic Quranic convention to do a constitutional convention and reformulation of worldwide Sharia to try to remove the psychotic, terroristic elements and suggestions in the Quran. Welcome back to Worldwide Sharia here in Jane's Friends of Friends. We are here in the Clown House. Riboinoi Shaloiloim. Any new speakers, raise your hand, come on up and tell us what you'd like to change in your Sharia law today. Riboinoi Shaloiloim. Hello?
Jane.
Catch a tiger by his toe, catch a Muslim by his nose.
Oh my.
Oh, that's on. It goes for an hour.
Do you think I'm going to hear it more than like I can stand it?
Listen, this is part of your intelligence information training series to raise your anger management levels to the highest 10th percent.
No, but that just a second. I actually hear it from my house every day.
You do?
Unfortunately, we have cockroaches near us.
I was thinking about broadcasting this outside my window 3 times a day to start trolling my neighbors because they keep leaving garbage on my front lawn. Do you think that they'll appreciate hearing Sharia law broadcasted daily?
Just a second. I think it's a good idea. Every right-winger should start doing it. And when we will be asked, why are we doing it? Do we still tell them, oh, we are just preparing ourselves to what comes next? Still be from stupid delusion of assimilation.
Listen, I was driving home yesterday and just driving through my own neighborhood, and I saw like 5 women in full-on burqas. I see women in full-on burqas, you know, the whole thing with just the eye slit. I see it all the time now. And these are children of people, of real hardcore Islamists that have moved to this country, and they are hardcore Islamists, and they're going to have children that are hardcore Islamists, and it's very bizarre. I mean, it's so otherworldly. It's like, how did you get here? Like, let's see your paperwork. Let's see your lawyers. Like, how are you here legally? I want to see the whole thing. I mean, if you're going to dress like this, and you expect people to even talk to you anywhere while you're fully concealed, I think France passed a law to prevent full concealment, but it needs to happen here in America. They need to pass a law that prevents women from dressing like this. It's out of control and it's insane.
Just a second, John. I think you're just being Islamophobic because you don't judge a book by its cover. Maybe they're just peace activists. Maybe they just don't look well. Maybe they just sound ugly and they just need this veil to to cover the ugly face.
Well, my point is, it's hypocritical.
This is
It's basically trans. They're forcing you. It's like trans ideology. They're giving you a pronoun. Hold on. It's the greatest troll ever created because it forces you to accept the situation. It is a very smart troll to dress like that because it's a little bit like a trans guy that dresses up like a woman or a woman that dresses as a man. You're forced. It's the same thing. You see what I'm saying? It's extremist. It's extreme. It is what it is.
No, I just think you're extreme. You're not exclusive enough. You're biased.
Well, imagine some chick in a full Sharia garb. You can't see anything. You can barely even see her. You can't even see her eyes. Basically, it's like somebody coming in.
Because you're speaking from your white man's oppression, colonialist mindset. You should be open-minded for different cultures.
Well, what I'm saying is, if I were to go into the grocery store dressed up like Mickey Mouse and you couldn't see my face, and I paid with credit card, and they said, "Could I see your driver's license?" and I showed them my driver's license, and they said, "Take off your Mickey mask, mouse," I would say, "No, I'm sorry, my religion, my God King Mickey tells me that I can't take this off." They said, "Well, then I can't sell this to you unless you take your mask off." Now, if you see a Muslim woman come in dressed up and head to toe blacked, totally blacked out, can't see anything, and they says, "Ma'am, take off your headscarf. I can't see your face. I need to verify your identity for your credit card purchase." She would demand to see the manager because she would claim that they're being racist and Islamophobic. So I'm just telling you that we have to give
What did she say? What did she tell? Did he tell her?
The Islamic woman told the manager at the grocery store that they're being Islamophobic and racist because they have to confirm her identity and she can't reveal her face because that violates Sharia law. What I'm saying is we have to allow people to LARP in every way possible in order to defeat the Islamic invaders that are trolling us. We have to reverse troll them by becoming essentially worshipers of Mickey Mouse and dressing up as Mickey all the time, or Donald, or whatever. You see what I'm saying? We have to reverse troll the hardcore Sharia Islamists by making fun of them.
I agree. This is why we should now, right in this room, we should declare the world caliphate of Palestine. What do you say? We should be more than that. We should be the extreme version of them. We should troll them like this. Every woman on the street, every woman on the street that is not covered with a rag, just come to her and say to her, "Woman, first of all, you're not allowed to talk. Where is your mahram? And second of all, according to the rules of Palestine, you should be covered, and here is your rug." What do you say?
Nicholas, what did you say? We have to have our women get covered like rags too?
No, we have to reverse troll them.
Yeah, because I like to see a woman when they're not wearing rags.
No, we should go to every woman on the street, every liberal woman on the street, and shout at her why she is not dressed, because we already declared the worldwide Sharia caliphate of Palestine, and she is not obeying the rules of Palestine. She must be covered with the mouth. Face to toe. Face to toe, not even the eyes. And if she's trying to speak, we should just silence her. Woman, where is your mahram? You're not allowed to speak.
Raboya Shaloy, I just want to say I saw two women completely covered head to toe pushing their babies around my neighborhood the other day here in Chicago, and it got me kind of angry, and I thought to myself, what could I say to them which would, be provocative and insulting but not illegal? And, I wanted to really just scream something like, "Go back to your countries, you fucking sluts," something just terrible. But then I realized, I was like, they're with children. These are just people. I'm ridiculous. and I drove away. But my point is, I've thought of something that would actually be a great troll, and also they would be very confused. So what you do is, next time you see Muslim women pushing their babies around in black garbs, you just unroll your window and you say, Afwan, Habibdi, you are beautiful flowers. So great to see you. Assalamu alaikum.
I have a different tactic. You go to your car, you bring some scarf, you cover your face with like very, very something that looks very, very stupid with the scarf, and you go around them, and you make them look at you. See, I also cover myself. You're not the only person.
I wonder if they cover themselves because their men beat them. They hide it.
Or they're ugly.
Listen, the funniest thing is, like, I've looked at a lot of real estate for sale, and I've seen a lot of like Muslims and how they live in these three flats, these multifamily apartment buildings, and some of them live very clean. Like, some of them are very clean, and some of them are like very squalor, very poor conditions, and they're just obsessed with the religious activities. But my point is, I don't know if I have a point. I guess the point is, it's like the men don't work, or they drive taxis, or somehow they're on government assistance. And I'm just saying that, like, the people got the system figured out in the religious sects in America, just in the same way that they got the religious system figured out in Israel, where they don't have to serve and they get government assistance. A lot of Social Security disability insurance recipients in this country who are basically fake citizens that came here illegally. And they have Social Security numbers, and they're getting paid by Social Security. There is so much fraud in the United States of America. It's mind-boggling. Anyways, if you practice Sharia law and you're from a war-torn country like Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, Lebanon, especially Somalia, please come to the United States of America, where we have instituted the first worldwide Sharia court. And if you're worried about Western values or English common law, don't be worried. Sharia law is here in the United States of America today, and we promise that our Sharia lawyers will help defend you in an Islamic Sharia court any day of the week, as long as it's within working hours and not on Shabbos. Ribono Shaloiloi.
Yeah. The Goyim, they need Sharia, right, Sam? That's very radical, man.
Ribono Shaloiloi, I was just recently on a conference call with the Chabad Worldwide Headquarters at 7070 Brooklyn Parkway. Ribono Shaloiloi, we are already in premature discussions with the Israeli government to open the first Chabad house and Moshe house on the beach in the Gaza Strip, only 5 miles south of Ashkelon, Ribono Shaloiloi. If you're looking to invest in this unique real estate investment opportunity, contact Nelson Opega and Moshe, his secretary. We're looking for donations, or we're looking for investments over $250,000. Now, this means that you're a qualified investor. Now, not many people know exactly what a qualified investor is, but let me tell you, if you have disposable income of $250,000, we need to speak, because the Chabad Lubavitch International Worldwide Headquarters Association is looking for you to help us build the next Chabad house in Yerushalayim, in the Gaza Strip. Ribono Shaloiloi. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Al Jazeera has been thrown out of Israel, but Al Jazeera will still continue to report from the Gaza Strip of the Jewish atrocities against the people of Gaza. Right now, over 20 babies have been killed in the past 48 hours in the Gaza. And we know that the Jewish people and their government are a terrorist, eugenic. They are all of the terrible things in the words above. Maybe now I am beginning to sound like a Donald Trump, but I don't know. I'm the Muslim Arab Donald Trump, and we are going to find a peace solution to everybody's problems because we have the best solutions, the best negotiators, the best planners, and together we are going to create a new stability in the region. You might want to call it a new world order. Rabbanai Shalom. I hope you don't take this for granted. It takes a lot of energy to create all these voices and, do all this theatrical acting. I hope you're appreciative of it. And I hope you record me, Elon, and distribute me to the Israeli media, and you create like some type of Israeli television show.
No. I don't have the time or the energy to record every clown on Sharia house.
Actually,
Well, I'm looking at 17 cell phones right now. It's not that difficult to record yourself.
no, you don't have to record it. It's automatically recorded after.
I know, but I'm saying let's use Clown House to create an Israeli television show.
You mean to create Israeli television show?
Absolutely, Habibi. We need to create comedy for the Jewish people so that they will de-radicalize and not completely genocide all the Palestinians.
Oh, yeah, we need to radicalize all the Zionists. Because, Ben-Gvir, he wants to, nuke Gaza.
You see, global Sharia jihad is not about being relaxed. It is about always fighting. It is always about marching forward toward the freedom of all Muslims worldwide. Without the global jihad and worldwide Sharia, we will never establish the caliphate that our blessed Muhammad, peace be upon him, created for us in the year 654. I want to say to all of the Muslims throughout the world that there is a day coming when the Mashiach now will come, and Rabbanai Shalom Menachem Schneerson will come back as a spirit being, and he will become the king of the universe. Rabbanai Shalom.
I just wonder, John, if you're doing it like naturally or you really are stimulated by some drug.
No, I'm definitely over here smoking weed, drinking coffee.
Oh, you're smoking weed? Like what type of weed?
It's very good weed. It's called Find Everyday Cannabis Flower. I paid $170 for an ounce. Go to findyourflower.com or on Instagram, find.your.flower. This is popcorn, small little flour nuggets, Bubba diagonal, 1 ounce.
Do you know, but do you know under Sharia law, you are not allowed to get stoned. Only if you do something against Sharia, you will be stoned. You are not allowed to get stoned by yourself.
There is only one type of stoning in Sharia which is legal, and that is stoning to death. You may not get your body stoned, your brain cannot get stoned. If you get stoned, you will be stoned to death.
Any form of intoxication is forbidden by our
blessed Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Peace be upon him. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Rada alaikum.
Rabbeinu Shalom, we also, in the Islamic Sharia courts, we've already determined which Palestinians are going to get condos in Haifa and in Ashkelon and in Tel Aviv. We hope that in the coming war, the real estate won't be destroyed and reparations will be made. Of course, we will have to remove all of their interior decorating. We can't have any Jewish interior decorating done. So we will replace that with proper Arab Muslim decorating, but we don't want the buildings destroyed. We want to move in rent free and get our reparations for taking my Abba from taking my auntie's house, Rabbeinu Shalom.
You know, I know somewhere Palestinian, right, in Ramallah, he still had the key. You know, he has a huge house, like 10 miles square, like a huge house near the sea. I still have the key. And he waits like until the Zionist regime will fall, and he will come back and live in his house. So, John, are you a Zionist?
I am 100% times 10 million% Zionist.
Any Zionist in the room?
Yes, I am Zionist. I am 100% times 10 million% Zionist. I am bleeding blue blood.
So, why are you Zionist? Like, are you against Allah?
I am for Zionism everywhere. I believe that every country is a Zionist country, no matter which way you try to reframe the situation. We are all Zionists globally. Everyone, including the Muslims, they are in denial and they don't understand what Zio means. They don't know what ism means. They don't know what N means. Zionism. They do not understand what this ism means. They are actually the ism which they are hating because they are unself-actualized individuals who do not understand that all communication is hypnosis and that they are just repeating talking points and are robot automatons not really living in the real world, and they are not free human beings. They are not liberated, nor are they enlightened. So we as Zen practitioners, Rabbeinu Shalom, hope to institute worldwide Sharia to help a Muslim person escape from the religion which is ruining their lives and enslaving them. Thank you very little. We will call you. Don't call us. P.S. Muhammad was a pedophile. All right. God bless everybody. I'll be back in a minute. I got a little work I got to take care of. I'll talk to y'all soon. Paul Fiedler reporting live news. Paul Fiedler reporting live news. This is Paul Fiedler reporting live from Jefferson Park News on the Northwest Side GOP. Who is 41st Ward Committee person Amy Kessam? Amy Kessam is a repeat political candidate based in Chicago's Northwest Side. Look at the following link. Chicago GOP and GOP committee person investigated for homophobic comments. At the Left Coast Right Watch, Northwest Side cop behind homophobic Facebook posts gets slapped on the wrist from police oversight agency. When Amy first ran for office, the head of the Northwest Side GOP, Matt Podgorski, was married. Matt's groups endorsed Amy, provided her with dozens of volunteers, and put thousands of dollars into her. Now Matt is divorced and Amy is now his fiancée. Were donations all Matt was putting into her? Some are calling for the Northwest Side GOP to reclassify from a political action committee and instead as a Matt Podgorski's OnlyFans account. Matt Podgorski runs a sketchy polling company called M3 Strategies. M3 Strategies made $513,000 just off of progressive Democrat Paul Vallis's failed mayoral campaign. That's right, Paul Vallis, that amazing Democrat. Many people ask, what is the reason why the Chicago, the Republican Party establishment did not run any candidates whatsoever? Is $513,000 to Matt Podgorski's the reason? The Northwest Side GOP just happened to be strong Vallis advocates. Search for M3 Strategies. Go to Illinois Sunshine. This is Paul Fiedler reporting live from Jefferson Park. Thanks for watching. Health, wealth, love, peace of mind. Good Shabbos. Vote for yourself. Stop voting Democrat. God bless. Go to RepublicansChicago.com or follow us at Republicans Podcast. Hi, this is Paul Fiedler reporting live from Jefferson Park News on the Northwest Side GOP. Who is 41st Ward Committee person Amy Kessam? Amy Kessam is a repeat political candidate based in Chicago's Northwest Side. Look at the following link. Chicago GOP and GOP committee person investigated for homophobic comments. At the Left Coast Right Watch, Northwest Side cop behind homophobic Facebook posts gets slapped on the wrist from police oversight agency. When Amy first ran for office, the head of the Northwest Side GOP, Matt Podgorski, was married. Matt's groups endorsed Amy, provided her with dozens of volunteers, and put thousands of dollars into her. Now Matt is divorced and Amy is now his fiancée. Were donations all Matt was putting into her? Some are calling for the Northwest Side GOP to reclassify from a political action committee and instead as a Matt Podgorski's OnlyFans account. Matt Podgorski runs a sketchy polling company called M3 Strategies. M3 Strategies made $513,000 just off of progressive Democrat Paul Vallis's failed mayoral campaign. That's right, Paul Vallis, that amazing Democrat. Many people ask, what is the reason why the Chicago, the Republican Party establishment did not run any candidates whatsoever? Is $513,000 to Matt Podgorski's the reason? The Northwest Side GOP just happened to be strong ballot advocates. Search for M3 strategies. Go to Illinois Sunshine. This is Paul Fiedler reporting live from Jefferson Park. Thanks for watching. Health, wealth, love, peace of mind. Good Shabbos. Vote for yourself. Stop voting Democrat. God bless. Go to RepublicansChicago.com or follow us at Republicans Podcast. Hey, this is Paul Fiedler reporting live from Jefferson Park News of the Northwest Side GOP. Who is 41st Ward Committee person Amy Kessam? Amy Kessam is a repeat political candidate based in Chicago's Northwest Side. Look at the following link. Chicago GOP and GOP committee person investigated for homophobic comments. At the Left Coast Right Watch, Northwest Side cop behind homophobic Facebook posts gets slapped on the wrist from Police Oversight Agency. When Amy first ran for office, the head of the Northwest Side GOP, Matt Podgorski, was married. Matt's groups endorsed Amy, provided her with dozens of volunteers, and put thousands of dollars into her. Now Matt is divorced and Amy is now his fiancée. Were donations all Matt was putting into her? Some are calling for the Northwest Side GOP to reclassify from a political action committee and instead as a Matt Podgorski's OnlyFans account. Matt Podgorski runs a sketchy polling company called M3 Strat. Hey, this is Paul Fiedler reporting live from Jefferson Park News of the Northwest Side GOP. Who is 41st Ward? Person Amy Kessam. Amy Kessam is a repeat political candidate based in Chicago's Northwest Side. Look at the phone. Matt Podgorski, Amy Kessam, frauds. reporting live from Jefferson Park News on the Northwest Side GOP. Who is 41st Ward Committee person Amy Kemp? Committee person Amy Kasem. Amy Kasem is a repeat political candidate based in Chicago's Northwest Side. Look at the following link. Chicago GOP and GOP committee person investigated for homophobic comments at the Left Coast Right Watch. Northwest Side cop behind homophobic Facebook posts gets slapped on the wrist from police oversight agency. When Amy first ran for office, the head of the Northwest Side GOP, Matt Podgorski, was married. Matt's groups endorsed Amy, provided her with dozens of volunteers, and put thousands of dollars into her. Now Matt is divorced and Amy is now his fiancée. Were donations all Matt was putting into her? Some are calling for the Northwest Side GOP to reclassify from a political action committee and instead as a Matt Podgorski's OnlyFans account. Matt Podgorski runs a sketchy polling company called M3 Strategies. M3 Strategies made $513,000 just off of progressive Democrat Paul Vallis's failed mayoral campaign. That's right, Paul Vallis, that amazing Democrat. Many people ask, what is the reason why the Chicago, the Republican Party establishment did not run any candidates whatsoever? Is $513,000 to Matt Podgorski's the reason? The Northwest Side GOP just happened to be strong Vallis advocates. Search for M3 Strategies. Go to Illinois Sunshine. This is Paul Fiedler reporting live from Jefferson Park. Thanks for watching. Health, wealth, love, peace of mind. Good Shabbos. Vote for yourself. Stop voting Democrat. God bless. Go to RepublicansChicago.com or follow us at Republicans Podcast. Send to everyone. Good Shabbos. Send to everyone. Good Shabbos.
Palestinian refugees here in the United States. It's well that
Hey, this is Paul Fiedler reporting live from Jefferson Park News on the Northwest Side GOP. Who is 41st Ward Committee person Amy Kasem? Amy Kasem is a repeat political candidate based in Chicago's Northwest Side. Look at the following link. Chicago GOP and GOP committee person investigated for homophobic comments at the Left Coast Right Watch. Northwest Side cop behind homophobic Facebook posts gets slapped on the wrist from police oversight agency. When Amy first ran for office, the head of the Northwest Side GOP, Matt Podgorski, was married. Matt's groups endorsed Amy, provided her with dozens of volunteers, and put thousands of dollars into her. Now Matt is divorced and Amy is now his fiance. Were donations all Matt was putting into her? Some are calling for the Northwest Side GOP to reclassify from a political action committee and instead as a Matt Pogorski's OnlyFans account. Matt Pogorski runs a sketchy polling company called M3 Strategies. M3 Strategies made $513,000 just off of progressive Democrat Paul Vallis's failed mayoral.
So do everyone good shows.
Campaign. That's right, Paul Vallis, that amazing Democrat. Many people ask, what is the reason why the Chicago, the Republican Party establishment did not run any candidates whatsoever? Is $513,000 to Matt Pogorski's the reason? The Northwest Side GOP just happened to be strong Vallis advocates. Search for M3 Strategies. Go to Illinois Sunshine. This is Paul Fiedler reporting live from Jeff.
Yeah, when I worked at the library, you had lockers.
It's a good time to take it to end it, maybe.